I can start. Time. Start. Okay. Very good evening to one and all the Toastmasters and the guests who have gathered here. So, to begin with, let me ask you one simple question. How can you test or how can you be patient enough in your life? You all feel that you are patient enough in your life? Please raise your hand if you are patient. Great. In fact, we take our prayers to make ourselves positive and to do good for the world and for us. We take bath or we shower ourselves to make ourselves fresh, as well as we eat food to fill our tummy. Have you ever thought how can we be patient or how can we be more positive in our life? Or let me ask you one more simple question. How can you test someone's patience? Do anyone have answers? Any situations? A simple answer if you can give me. How can you test someone's patience? That's in fact also true. But rather I would tell, like I have heard something like you can test patience in front of food. If you are hungry, you cannot keep that much in your, you will show that it will reflect somehow in your face. We all should agree, even I. So let me tell you some realistic, like a real incident which happened in my life as a parent, as to my son. It was quite manage. It was tough to manage my son till he was one. It was one. He was quite and he was more manageable, but now it's not the same. I would skip rather going out on thinking of what would happen. He would run here and there, and I had to chase behind him and holding him back. As of all, he got that taste of freedom, so it's hard for me to control him somehow. So every time when some events or something come up, I would rather skip out from it because after everything, I would be completely drained out and exhausted. You all know, you all have come across through it maybe. And once, last time when I was traveling from first time with my son, we moved just 6 months back. So I was traveling to Saudi with my son, and I had one friend with me only. She was small, she was young, and she couldn't control him. And when we entered into the airport, what happened was that he was in a mood like I understood what was in his mind. Like he would make me run here and there, and it was he felt it like he has entered to a playground somehow. And suddenly he started kicking me. He want to get down from me, and he want to run here and there. And somehow I thought I got like, oh my God, let him go. I left him and he started running, and I was chasing him like a football player. Somehow I grabbed him and I put mobile, and when we enter it will be different Wi-Fi connections. I couldn't get Wi-Fi connection, so what was downloaded I could just make him to console him. But it was another tough job. I have to clear the security gate, and we have the priorities in security gate, but most of them were infants and it was vacation also. So it was a tough job for me. So I was rushing from the security gate and the other gate, and I was continuously calling him Sai, like his name is Sai. So I called him Sai, Sai, come here, come here. So he won't listen at all. He would touch everything and he would take everything from the ground and started eating everything he started. And I was like, what I could do. Then finally we reached the gate. There also we had to wait for a long time. The same thing happened, and after a long wait we entered to the flight. And this little naughty, he know that he couldn't run in the flight and he couldn't move here and there, so he sat on the flight and he started crying. Obviously it's for food. And from the opening of the bag till I finished making the food, until his tummy is full, he kept on making noise and everything. Finally, when his tummy was full, he slept. and that time I also got some relaxation, but it was only in the flight. The same thing happens when I come out of the airport. So here, just I want to quote a small incident to you all, that how I became patient in my life as a parent. So it is something we should not, I want to make him most independent. So I would not make him like, if he fall down somewhere or if he hit somewhere, I would not rush him like, unless it's hurt him more. I would not run behind him, that giving the aid and everything, like we have seen, we like, if we sit there, someone will tell, oh, your baby has fallen down, go first and help him. So I want to make him more independent. So I think that what I could make him independent all through, I want to make him emotionally, mentally, and socially stable. So I really got adjusted to all his tantrums in his life. And to conclude on my statement, or my motherhood life, my mother would always say a message to me: the cat can teach us to be more patient, and do kids too. Thank you, and over to you.